Okay, so today's video is going to cover how to install FreeMcBoot using free DVD boot. This is a new exploit that was just released a few weeks ago, which uses a PS2 Slim DVD drive to launch an exploit. Now, usually before you could only install FreeMcBoot using the old school PS2 Phat and a network adapter, which I covered in another video. But now, if you got a PS2 Slim, you can do that. So we're going to boot it up, press triangle to go to our settings, and we see that our DVD version is a 3.10. So now we're going to download the exploit free DVD boot, which I got a link in the description. We're going to open it up and go to the pre-built ISOs, and you're going to want to select your DVD version. Currently 3.04, 3.1, and 3.11 are supported. So we're going to want to copy over whatever DVD version you have, and it's a pretty small file, so it'll be fairly quick to extract. I usually extract it to the desktop just for convenience, and then you're going to put a DVD-R into your DVD burner. You can't use a CDR, and I'm not too sure about DVD-RWs, but it's harder on your disk drive. Then you're going to burn it at the slowest speed using image burning software. I like to use Image Burn myself, which is free online. You want to navigate to the ISO, make sure it's the right one. On my desktop, it's the only one available, and you want to select the slowest supported speed. Now it says here that it's 4 times. Mine's already set to that, and we're going to burn. Now for me, this took about, I think, 15 minutes, and the longest part of it was the finalizing the disk, because the ISO isn't actually that big. So we're going to let it do its thing, and then we're going to set up our USB stick. Now your USB stick doesn't need to be very large, so I think I'm using a 16 or 32 gigabyte one, and it's going to want to be formatted to FAT32. The sector size doesn't really matter, or at least I don't think it does. I haven't run into any issues with different sizes. I got it set to 32, I believe, right now, just because of I was modding a Wii earlier. And that's completed. So now we're going to pop in our USB stick, as I said, and again, you want to format it to FAT32. So usually I just right click, format, FAT32. Now the name of the USB stick doesn't really matter, and again the sector size doesn't matter. And if you got a lower capacity drive, this should only take a couple seconds. Then we're going to want to open up our FreeMcBoot newbie pack and copy everything over onto our USB stick. This again, it's not a very large file, so it'll be fairly quick. And we'll jump back to our PS2 Slim. You want to jump back to the browser page and then pop in your DVD. You don't have to, but it just boots straight into it. Then you're going to press circle for file browser. Navigate down to mass, which is our USB stick. Make sure you've plugged in the USB stick, obviously, and then go to the FreeMcBoot installer. I always choose the multi-install in case I want to use it on another PS2. I was experimenting with free DVD boot earlier, so I was doing cross-platform install and just seeing what the differences were. Everything seemed to work on my PS2, but usually I stick with the multi-install and just go from there. Now with this, we've also are installing Open PS2 Loader, a few other apps that are just going to be on the main screen. Now this shouldn't take too long. I think for me it was about 4 to 5 minutes. I've sped things up obviously just for time's sake. Now that's completed. We're going to want to exit Remember to take the DVD out of your drive or else it's just going to boot onto the DVD again. And there we go. So now we got FreeMake Boot installed, and we've got a few apps already installed on there. So this is pretty cool because before you weren't able to install FreeMake Boot using a PS2 Slim, so hopefully this helped you. I've got some links in the description for USB drives, DVD-Rs, and I think a PS2 SATA drive. Like and subscribe.